Now you can see from this perspective that I would say about the top 15 or 20% of this building is affected in one way or another.
I am. I'm trying to see if there's people up there. I don't see people. It's just an incredible amount of smoke.
Well, the plane would crash into the...
I'm standing right, I'm looking at the World Trade Towers. I just saw like a 747
Engine 1 on Manhattan.
Engine 1 on, go.
Roll every available ambulance you got to this position.
That's cool, okay.
There's paper everywhere.
I'll tell you what woke me up. They bombed the World Trade Center. I'm looking at it. Meek Young's videotaping it. Terrible. I heard, Grandpa, I saw it. It could have been a plane, but I think it was a bomb, a missile. This could be World War III. I don't know, Grandma. How early? Just happened 3 minutes ago.
Anybody know what that smoke is in Lower Manhattan?
I'm sorry, say again?
A lot of smoke in Lower Manhattan.
A lot of smoke in Lower Manhattan?
Coming out of the top of the World Trade Center building, a major fire. Yeah.
We want to tell you what we know as we know it. We just got a report in that there's been some sort of explosion at the World Trade Center in New York City. One report said, and we can't confirm any of this, that a plane may have hit one of the two towers of the World Trade Center. But again, you're seeing the live pictures here. We have no further details than that. We don't know anything about what they have concluded happened there this morning. But we're going to find out and, of course, make sure that everybody knows on the air.
These are, of course, the two twin Trade Center buildings that are down at the foot of Manhattan, that they really are the beacons of New York. It was there that there was the explosion a couple of years ago brought about by terrorists. That's all gone through the courts. But this, we don't know anything about. We don't know about anything that has happened here other than the fact that there's obviously been a major incident there. And we're going to go to a special report now from ABC News.
Yeah, hi. I'm on the 106th floor of the World Trade Center. We just had an explosion.
The 106th floor?
Yes.
106, okay.
We have smoke and it's pretty bad. We can't get down the stairs.
All right.
We had about 100 people up there.
Do not leave, okay? There's a fire or an explosion or something in the building. All right, I want you to stay where you are.
Yes.
All right, we're there. We're coming up to get you.
See the smoke coming up from outside the windows down?
All right, we're on the way. Just sit tight. All right, just sit tight. We're on the way.
All right, please hurry.
Did you see what happened? What happened?
Well, I was in the past train, and there was a huge explosion sound. Everyone came out.
One would feel safe in saying there's a fire in there somewhere, and well, it's big. I mean, it has a lot of the building involved here.
We can only hope, Mark, given the time, that many people were not yet at work.
Something went by and like fucking blew it. It sounded like a plane.
Nobody knows what that was, but it was something big.
I got him now. And which was the one that just saw the major fire?
This is Delta 1489. We can see the Lower Manhattan. Looks like the World Trade Center's on fire, but it's hard to tell from here.
Delta 1489, roger.
Hello?
Yes, Sean, you're on the air right now. Go ahead. What can you tell us?
I just witnessed a plane that appeared to be cruising slightly lower than normal altitude over New York City, and it appears to have crashed into, I don't know which tower it is, but it hit directly in the middle of one of the World Trade Center towers.
Sean, what kind of plane? Was it a small plane, a jet?
It was a jet. Looked like a 2-engine jet, maybe a 737.
You're talking about a large passenger commercial jet?
A large passenger commercial jet.
No way. Holy mofo, what is that though? Mom, it's like maybe it was just an explosion or something? Yeah. Did you hear what I said about it maybe not being a bomb? Because, like, it's up high, Mom. It's unbelievable. It woke us up.
Oh, my God.
What happened? It is spreading. There's only one fire truck right now.
Division 1, I'm in Manhattan, okay.
Division 1, okay.
No responding, have another rescue start out.
10-4, rescue 2 start out to box 8087, okay.
Rescue 2's responding, guys. United 175, recycle your transponder and squawk code of 1470. United 175, New York. United 175, do you read New York? Delta 1489, do you read New York?
Delta 1489, go ahead.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you read New York. United 175, do you read New York?
We don't have any confirmation from any officials of this happening. Just repeat again, you were walking, you were just going outside.
I was bringing the garbage out to the freight entrance when we heard this roaring engine. We looked.
Good God.
We're freaking videotaping it. Yeah. I have no clue what it is. There's just black smoke. And what looks like paper, but unbelievable.
Division 110-4, that's confirmed. We have fire on several floors, the upper floors of the World Trade Center.
10-4, Division 1.
Ryan, what was it?
I don't know. Something just went shooting through there, though, like a missile or a bomb or something. I have no idea what it was.
That is fucked up. There's shit everywhere.
I mean, I heard a missile, dude. I heard like that.
I'm not exactly sure what it is right now. I'm gonna go watch the news. I'm gonna put this on a tripod and go watch the news. Okay.
That's a fucking big one. You see it? I heard it. And I think the second one is a fucking airliner.
Yeah.
All right, the report continues to be that a plane hit the World Trade Center.
That is what I was told, Mark, again, by somebody.
It looks like the North Building.
Straight into the building. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Holy shit, look at that.
It is, man.
explosion? Holy cow. Look at that. Was it a bomb? No. Plane.
You just watch the news, dude. It's all over.
It's on the news.
Just a few moments ago, something believed to be a plane crashed into the tower of the World Trade Center.
Oh my God.
I just saw flames inside. You can see the smoke coming out of the tower.
Unbelievable.
We have no idea what it was. It was a tremendous boom.
Okay, now I have it on the tripod. Oh my God. They believe it was an airplane. I'm gonna go watch the news now. Okay, come on, Ruby.
Will knock on the door. When HRH responds, the man will open the door using the hand with the Kleenex. I mean...
Right, as opposed to the dirty hand. I mean, hello, Howard, you know. The man was a bit compulsive, let's face it, but on the other hand, he was absolutely the most amazing man that America has ever created, ever.
Okay, I have got to interrupt you right now.
Sorry.
Richard Hack, thank you very much. We appreciate the book is called Hughes. We want to go live right now and show you a picture of the World Trade Center where I understand... Do we have it? No, we do not. We have a breaking story, though. We're going to come back with that in just a moment. First, this is Today on NBC.
Smashing the Twin Towers.
So, if we can find it, we'll intercept it. Did you just said something hit the World Trade Center or something that reports? No, keep on going with it.
Talking with ID, and we had a phone call that came down to us saying that they had a possible hijack out of Boston.
Okay.
And I just flipped around, and we always wanted the news. And a 737 hit the World Trade Center, and I was just curious at the same time if that was the aircraft. Last I knew, they had a primary on it, and the track was not squawking 7,500, but it was
Could be
under duress.
Send them to New York City. Still continue go.
Sir, hold on.
Okay. Okay. Who's plugged in up there? Plug in.
I'm going to have you hold on.
Okay. This is what I got so far.
Okay.
Okay. This is what we.
Okay.
Okay. Now we do.
Yes.
This is what I got.
You hear about that input about
Possible news that 737 just hit the World Trade Center. This is real world. And we're trying to confirm this. Okay, continue taking the fighters down to the New York City area, JFK area, as best as you can. Make sure that the FAA clears your route all the way through. Just do what we got to do, okay? Just press with us. It looks like somebody... Looks like this guy could have hit the World Trade Center.
Oh, really? You heard someone talking to you, said it's a plane?
The Twin Towers have their own zip code. There are so many people who work there, and there are so many offices there.
They recently sold, in fact, by the Port Authority of New York to an investment group, Mark.
And we do have some breaking news that we want to bring you right now. We're going to go to a picture, a live picture from New York City. Apparently, a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center in New York. 8:52. We have limited information at this point. We don't know about injuries in the building or people on the ground, but obviously this has potential for being a major disaster here. Look at that.
Hey, good morning, Sergeant Powell calling from Huntress.
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure that your guys know that we're not going to control it. You guys are going to have them on the radio.
We don't have him on the radio, but he's keying the mic on whatever frequency he has. We don't know if he's taking any switches. You know if you guys are going to scramble all at all?
Yeah, we scrambled at 4-6.
Okay, and we're at Atlantic City or?
No, Otis.
They did scramble out of Otis?
Yes.
Okay. So
they should be airborne any second now.
Should be airborne any second. Did you get any height finding on him?
No, we're looking right now for everything, and we don't see a thing yet.
Do you have the target itself?
We have the approximate location where it was. We don't know a Mode 3 or anything.
No, yeah, we didn't have a Mode 3 either. I didn't know if you had a primary on him or not.
No,
we lost radar on him, but that was about 5 minutes ago. He was 8 miles east of JFK, so I assume he's probably about 20 miles southeast of JFK now, or south, almost due south.
Oh, southeast?
Yeah, he's probably almost south now.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, and if you do get a hit on him or you track him up, please let us know. Call us back.
All righty.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Good morning, I'm Chris Chansing here with Greg Jarrett, and there is a major incident in Lower Manhattan in the World Trade Center, which is in the Wall Street area of New York City. You are looking at live pictures. Apparently, a plane has crashed into one of the upper floors of the World Trade Center.
Talk to me. He went over this building right here. I was looking up because I was mad at this factory right here. I said, damn, when they gonna open that? And then all of a sudden I saw red and white stuff go over the building. But the fire department was sitting here all morning.
Yeah,
they were sitting right there, and I was wondering what they doing.
And I said, what is the fire department just sitting there for? That's what I'm thinking. Is it a conspiracy?
And I heard boom.
I saw the person go overhead or something.
I watched it. I seen it go.
Wow.
And I heard the boom.
And I said, look at the smoke.
That's what I thought. See, I thought as soon as it happened, I said, was it terrorists? Because the fire department been waiting there. Like they've been waiting for them to come in. Unless this been planned to come in. I saw it was a red and white plane. It was so low to this building right here, I couldn't believe it.
That's exactly what it was.
I thought it was a jet.
It was big enough.
Yeah.
We have, I understand, an eyewitness on the phone right now. Sir, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Stuart.
Stuart, where are you right now?
I'm working at a restaurant in Soho.
All right, so tell us what you saw, if you would.
I was waiting at a table and I literally saw it seemed to be like a small plane. I just heard a couple noises. It looked like it bounced off the building, and then I just saw a huge ball of fire on top. And then the smoke seemed to simmer down, and it just, a lot of smoke was coming out, and that's pretty much the extent of what I saw.
A private aircraft?
I'm not sure if it was it just seemed like a smaller plane. I don't think it was anything commercial.
Could you tell us whether or not there was a prop or a jet?
I honestly don't know. It happened too quickly.
New York Amos, Huntress ID. New York. Yes, ma'am. Are you aware of the possible hijack of American 11? No, I'm not. To Boston Center, ma'am, we just got information. There's a real-world hijack, American 11. He was 40 miles north of JFK, headed towards JFK. See if anybody's talking to him. We're trying to find out any information that we possibly can. Apparently, the pilot was having a rough time because there have been threats in the cockpit. We're calling New He York was started out of Boston for Los Angeles, now headed for JFK. We do have military assistance that is after him to F-15. Wanted to give you a heads up to let you know American 11. Okay. And we're trying to locate any information as far as a location where he is currently, a Mode 3. Do you have any information whatsoever? I do not. Hold on one second.
I believe if we can get in touch with him, we have a witness who saw what happened at the World Trade Center. M. David Levin, are you with us?
I am right here at the foot of the World Trade Center on the north side. Smoke is billowing out of the, I would say it's about 15 stories down from the top of the number 2, I believe it is, World Trade Center. flames are coming out also. This apparently was a commuter plane that smashed into it with such force that the windows of the Pick a Bagel, in which I was just about to buy a bagel, smashed with a big bang. Everybody was very frightened, and it sounded like a fabulous explosion. And indeed, there is great devastation up there.
UPS 6053, do me a favor, look at 2 o'clock in about 2 miles, see if you see some traffic out there southbound at about 33,000 feet.
Yeah, we got him above us.
Can you tell if that's an American?
Yes, we think it is. We really can't. Now he's going behind us.
Okay, and you say it looks like an American jet. Can you tell what type aircraft that would be?
It looked like a 7-3, but you know, I can't concur on the American now. I'm almost positive it's a 7-3, but I don't know if it's American.
Okay, you're positive it's a 7-3?
Well, we're pretty sure it's a 7-3, but we're not positive it's an American.
UPS 6053, thank you.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
No, that helped out quite a bit. We're missing an American jet.
Okay.
Oh my God, Lily's going to daycare there. Hold on, there's a call waiting. Hello? Hi. Oh my God. Do you see this? Oh, so they've got it on TV. Oh my God, I have it on.
It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Bryant Gumbel. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that. We don't know if it was a commercial aircraft. We don't know if it was a private aircraft. We have no idea how many were on board or what the extent of the injuries are right now.
Kingston 93 line, East Texas. Kingston 93 line, East Texas.
Kingston.
Do me a favor, see if United 175 went back onto your frequency.
United 175?
Yes.
He's not here, East Texas.
Hello. Do you see that United 175 anywhere? And do me a favor, you see that target there, the 3321 code at 335 climbing? Don't know who he is, but you got the US Air 583. If you need to descend him down, you can. We have a hijack. We have some problems over here right now.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and
okay.
that may be real traffic. Nobody knows. I can't get a hold of the United 175 at all right now. And I don't know where he went to.
All right. Okay, I'll see if I have one.
All right.
Okay.
United 175, New York.
Oh, man, I can see the paper flying.
Let me see.
Nah, man.
Come on, dogs, let me see.
Fuck out of here, I'm trying to record this thing. Oh, man, I can even see the fire.
Anybody know what that was?
Plane hit it.
A plane did?
Yeah, it was like a 2-engine jet. flying real low and went through it.
A 2-engine jet. I heard it. I heard a jet. And,
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, it was coming fast too.
It was sort of coming from that direction on this one.
And it was supersonic.
It was strange.
Hey, Robert, will you get me another battery?
I gotta go. This captain's just
Okay. Hey, Shane, will you get me another battery and a tape?
Yeah. All the Daily News. That's why you.
Yeah, they'll buy my video. My battery, dude? It's in my little blue tote bag.
This is an ABC News special report.
Now, by the entire ABC network, Good Morning America was in progress in the East Coast and the Midwest, but we're joined by the entire network just to show you some pictures at the foot of New York City. This is at the World Trade Center. Obviously, a major fire there, and there has been some sort of explosion. We don't fully know the details. There is one report, as of yet unconfirmed, that a plane has hit the World Trade Center, and you can see that there is smoke there coming out of at least two sides of the building.
And as you said, there are two towers, the tallest structures in Manhattan, on the island of Manhattan. We're trying to get people on the telephone to see what more we can learn. We have no idea if it was a plane. Was it in any sense deliberate? Was it an accident?
I worked down on B1 in the World Trade Center. What happened? And the whole place just filled up with smoke. I popped our ears. We couldn't hear anything down there. Now I was told the 737 jet hit the building all the way up. The flames are still coming out of the Trade Center on the top.
Say it again?
I was told the 737 jet hit the building, but we're down on the B1 level. We work down there. The whole place filled up with smoke, and everybody's ears popped. It was like unbelievable. It was like the whole place is clogged up like a thunderstorm full of smoke.
I know, we was in the basement, and this.
He was
destroyed.
Where the hell is the rest of the plane?
I didn't see no parts of no fucking plane.
And we're getting reports of a plane crash in the World Trade Center in New York. You can see the pictures there. It's one of New York's tallest buildings. That's all the information we know at the moment, but as you can see, it is a considerable collision and there is a large fire. That's all the information we have at the moment, but we'll be back with more details in just a short while at the top of the hour.
Well, we have one final story for you. The New York Giants, last season's Super Bowl runners-up, have been beaten.
There's stuff falling off the building. Oh my God. Oh, I heard the plane, Kelly. I didn't see it happen, but I heard the whole thing. I heard the engine, the plane engine, and then I heard this massive explosion. And Booby started crying. And I looked down and I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm filming the whole thing right now from our apartment. I can see it all burning up. You know how you can see the Twin Towers from our house?
All right, our last actual reported position, if he didn't crash into the World Trade Center, was 20 miles south of JFK. So I want you to take him down into this area, hold as needed. Whatever altitude they need to go for center to make that work is fine with me. That's the area I want him to go and hold, right in that little gap there. All right, this is what we're doing. We're taking him down into this area to hold for now. Whatever altitude center needs for them to do that is fine. But the weapons team should pass that. The fighters should be talking to center. They're going to pass that through the fighters, exactly what we want them to do. Now.
Okay, now. Foxy?
Yeah.
You're not going to mess with the half quick, right?
No. Because if he's still airborne.
Okay, right now.
Half quick anyway.
If you can, hand the fighters over directly to FAA so
they're still under FAA control. We're never going to take them.
Just take them all the way. Just work with them, coordinate with them as best that you can with that. Take them to the area and let them handle that airspace deal.
Considering that a possible 737 jet may have crashed into World Trade Center Tower number 1. This just happened, folks. You're looking live at our cameras at the billowing black smoke from multiple floors.
Oh, me too. I thought it was as well. This build. Oh, you're right.
You mentioned earlier that, of course, as we all know, years ago there was that terrorist attack. It took place down on the ground and in the underground levels and the garage levels. But again, that's not to imply that we have any reason at this point to believe that this is terrorism or not. We simply don't know.
It was coming fast, too.
Yeah, it sounded like it's like
I didn't see the speed of it. I heard it. I heard it.
I heard it. An explosion first and then it hit or something.
I heard it hissing.
I heard like a really strange. I was like, oh. Holy.
I was crossing the
Are the fragments still over there?
Oh my God, everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Should I go over there and take pictures?
There's just paper everywhere.
I was like, oh, I put on my shoes and I was like, oh, I looked out my window and saw people running back.
Cell phones won't even work. Sorry, go over one more block down this way.
US Air 583, go ahead.
Yeah, I get reports on over the radio of a commuter plane hitting the World Trade Center. Is that Nordo 76 still in the air?
Don't know, but just stand by. Delta 2433, turn left to a heading of 170 now. I have traffic. I'm not really sure if it's good out of 32. Might be descending, might be climbing. I'm showing them at 31 right now.
Heading 170 out of 2433.
United 175, do you read New York? Delta 2433, can you climb to flight level 330? The traffic looks like he's descended back down to 31 now.
Yeah, we can go up.
Okay, climb and maintain flight level 330, Delta 2433.
Climbing to 33 out of 2433.
Well, Tom Kaminsky may have a better view for us, David. He's in Chopper 880. What are you seeing now, Tom?
I think we can sort of confirm that at least to some degree. We are now looking at flames shooting out of the north side of number 1 World Trade Center, but there are at least some windows blown out and smoke billowing out of the opposite side. We have not been able to get to the south side of the building yet. We're sort of staying right here. We have a very good vantage point, so we're staying here for the time being. However, there is smoke billowing out of both sides, really of all 4 sides, it would appear.
Time. And Don, where are you and what do you know?
I'm about 4 or 5 blocks just north of the World Trade Center. And at about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, there was a loud sound that I can only describe as it sounded like a missile, not an airplane. Then there was a loud explosion and immediately lots of screaming out on the streets. And I don't want to cause any speculation, but that's the only way I could describe the sound. And it was definitely not the sound of a prop plane or anything like that.
Police operator 1133, what's the emergency?
I am on the 100th floor of the World Trade Center with 30 people, northeast corner.
Okay, let me get you at 100 first, 100 floor?
100th floor, northeast, 30 people in the corner. The smoke is very bad.
Okay, I'll get you a fire department. Hold on a second,
we need
okay?
people here immediately.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm on the 100th floor of the World Trade Center.
On the you said northeast, right?
Northeast.
You got a lot of smoke?
A lot of smoke. We can't see anything. We're all on the floor. There's heat. We're just...
Fire?
Yeah.
We got people on the 100th floor northeast.
How you doing? It's the fire department. Hi. It's hard to talk. Yeah. There's a lot of smoke. Right. There's heat. We're all overreacting. Please come right now. What floor are you on? 100 northeast. All right. Okay, so what's your phone number there? Sir, I'm on a cell phone. All right, no problem. We'll get to you. Please, immediately. They're on the way. Bye.
What was your number, please?
You should go home.
955. Go ahead. Okay, north of Pottstown, about 20 miles, code 3321.
New York City 3 Heavy 16-2 for 17,000.
That's a hijacked aircraft. It's an American Boeing 757.
And he's going southbound?
We have no idea what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
This is pandemonium.
But as you can also see there, Lark, relative to any sort of plane crash, it is a clear and looks like a pretty decent day there. We'll check in with Tom just a second, but Tom, doesn't look like there's any obstruction at all in the air over there in New York.
Good morning, New York. United 93 with you 25.5 for 280.
United 93, New York Center. Good morning.
It's only 6 in the morning there.
So, I mean, it's supposed to be a news.
There's a fire on my floor. I love you, Joe. I love you. I don't know if I'm going to be okay, Joe. I love you so much.
Guy, you know how close we were just to being killed? I mean, part of that fuselage just could have come this way.
Look! Somebody's falling! Somebody's falling!
Delta 2315. Delta 2315, turn left immediately to a heading of 200.
Left turn immediately, 200, Delta 2315.
Roger. Traffic, 1 o'clock, 10 miles, turning into your face, descending out of 31. It's a hijacked aircraft. We don't know what he's doing.
2315.
US Air 542, turn left, heading 200.
200, yes, sir, 542.
50, Mike Juliet, maintain flight level 210.
17 for 210, Mike Juliet.
Delta 2315, the traffic is now at your, well, if you're heading on the 200 heading, he's about your 2 o'clock and about 7, looks like 30.6 descending.
We have him in sight, sir.
Delta 2315, roger.
Yeah, he's in sight.
Okay, you can maneuver as necessary to avoid that aircraft, sir. I do not know what he's doing. Delta 2315, any evasive action you need to take is approved.
Mark, on the wires...
What's concerning me is the fact that this appears to be still spreading.
Yeah, on the wires, Mark, we should point out that witnesses are saying it was a twin-engine plane that flew right into the northern tower there of the World Trade Center.
Division 1 Manhattan, go ahead.
Division 1, receiving report, floor number 106. Numerous people trapped, floor number 106.
10-4, we have units on the way up now. We're reporting fire on the 78th floor. That's unconfirmed time. We're going to need the PD for security around the entire World Trade Center. We have jumpers coming from the World Trade Center right now from the upper floors.
10-4.
American 77, Indy.
Indianapolis, good morning, Air Canada 579 with you, 350 for 390.
Canada 579, Indy Center, Roger. American 77, Indy. American 77, American, Indy.
I just wanted to let you know I love you, and I'm stuck in this building in New York. There's lots of smoke, and I just wanted you to know that I love you always. Are they saying, you know, I should get off the phone because Dave might be trying to call me because I left a message. I'll call you back.
Media report this out of the airliner, though. Okay. Okay, so it appeared to be an
Darren, it's Tammy Michaels. I'm in the Hilton Millennium Hotel in New York. Across the street from me, and I have my video camera running, the World Trade Center was just hit by a plane. The debris was hitting our window. We are exactly across the street from the World Trade Center. I'm on the 35th.
What can you tell us about what you saw?
I can tell you that I was watching TV, and there was this sonic boom, and the TV went out, and I thought maybe that the Concorde was back in service, because I've heard about those sonic booms, and I got up to my window. I live in Battery Park City, right next to the Twin Towers, and I looked up, and the side of the World Trade Center exploded right when I looked up, and at that point, debris started falling. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Can you...
Delta 2315, can you tell me what kind of aircraft that is and whose company's? Delta 2315, can you tell me what kind of aircraft it is and whose company?
He's going behind us, sir. I'm going to try to get a good look at him. Delta 2315.
Yes, sir, 542. You see him there at 12 o'clock and 5 eastbound, 28 and 8?
Affirmative. We got an RA on him. We're leveling here.
Okay, you can, yes, sir, 542. Fly heading at 290 now. Radar vectors for your climb.
290, yes, sir, 542.
Your Delta 2315, he's behind you now. You can turn right to heading at 280 and join the airway.
Yes, sir, and didn't get a good look at him, but it was a darker paint scheme.
Okay, yes, sir, 542. Can you tell who he is?
Is that the guy that was right ahead of us?
Yes, it is.
Looks like a Delta airplane to me.
Okay, looks like a Delta 75.
Thanks, 593, handoff, American.
Delta 45, maintain flight level 270 and contact New York, 13432.
Test. WCBS 880, because we are right on top of this for you with reporters on the way to the scene. Tom Kaminsky is overhead giving us the bird's eye view, and in fact was the first to tell us about it and see it.
Tom's been hovering around. Let's go to him right now up in Chopper 880. Tom.
Of course, the worst thing could well be, and this is totally conjecture, that, you know, on a clear day, you know, someone doesn't miss seeing that. Obviously, that this could be a mission.
Oh, boy, yeah, that hadn't occurred to me.
Well, that's what I meant. Why would, and, well, I don't, you know, you just don't want to conjecture.
That's true.
Floor, and I could see the entire building, and I saw the debris. I saw the explosion, the debris, the fiery debris was coming right down in front of our window. I was afraid part of it was going to come into our actual hotel room.
Gene, can you see any of the debris currently on the ground area?
Absolutely. I mean, it's continuing to kind of flutter down like leaflets, and at first there was just tons of debris, and it continues to fall out, and it looks like these uppermost floors are definitely on fire.
Stay here. I'm sorry, you gotta go. Go. You got it clear. Let's go.
Now, you say you were out there grabbing a smoke when it happened?
Right.
What did the other people do when they heard the noise?
Well, there was nobody. I'm up on the 14th floor.
Oh, you were on the 14th floor,
yeah,
I see.
So I'm not street level. I was up on the 14th floor, and I was just like looking out, just watching the scenery, and when I saw the plane.
Oh my God, you should, oh, I have a videotape of it. You should just see this thing. Wow. Oh my God.
Mary, can you tell us what you saw? Mary? Mary,
Hi,
are you there?
I am here.
Mary, can you please tell us what you saw and where you are?
I'm at 14th Street and 5th Avenue, and we saw a plane flying low overhead, which caught all of our attention. We looked up. It was making a beeline for the World Trade Center. It was very low, extremely low. Not a big plane like an airliner, but not a tiny propeller plane either. A small jet plane.
There are people trapped up there. This is just the most incredible thing in the world, and it's right in front of me at this moment.
We have flames shooting out the windows, Tammy.
Flames are coming out the window. We've been told to stay in our hotel, and I'm watching this right in front of me. I wanted to call and tell you. I'm at the Millennium Hotel. My phone number here is 212-693-2001.
Hey Mom, it's Brad. Just wanted to call and let you know, I'm sure that you heard that a plane crashed into World Trade Center 1. We're fine, we're in World Trade Center 2. I'm obviously alive and well over here, but obviously a pretty scary experience. I saw a guy, probably the 91st story, all the way down. So, you're welcome to give a call here. I think we'll be here all day, but give me a call back later. Love you.
We had heard earlier from one of the witnesses, M. David Levin, told us that the ground floor windows had been shaking, Kelly. Now, everybody we've been speaking with seems to have a vantage point of one side of the World Trade Center.
Hey, I should make I don't mean to interrupt the fun, but this is a breaking news story, a serious news story.
What?
A plane has crashed, hold it, into the World Trade Center.
You're kidding!
The World Trade Center is on fire, which is the...
Really? Let me look out my window.
It's the tallest...
Just heard you right there.
Was it like one of those private planes?
Oh, dude!
You see it?
Dude, it's that's hot. Oh, my God. I got to go out on my roof. This is incredible. The whole thing is on fire.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, not a little fire.
No, it's huge.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
If a plane hits a building.
I gotta run.
How did it take so long to happen?
I'll call you back.
Right. I know.
To left, sloping to the left diagonally. Smoke is pouring out of that face, and now we have quite a bit of smoke and flame pouring out of the eastern side of tower number 1, and that also about 10...
This is fucking unbelievable. Keep rolling. It's fucking. There's no way somebody did that. There's no way.
That was a plane.
That was a plane. There's no.
It was a plane.
Yeah.
But
I got friends that work in that building, Ryan.
Oh my God. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are down this.
No, it was a big 2-engine jet.
When you say a sonic boom, did you actually feel anything? Were things shaking in your apartment?
Yeah, you could feel it. It was just a gigantic sonic boom. The TV it went off for a second and then it went back on. And the windows, you felt the vibrations on the windows.
You were
American 77 American, any radio check, how do you read? American 77 American radio check. How do you read?
This is Jaycos.
This is Henderson, American 77. I don't know what happened to him. I'm trying to reach him.
Heading you bound for Spearwing 937.
Looked like he took a turn to the south, and now I don't know what altitude he's at or what he's doing. Last night he was heading towards Falmouth at 35.
Well, just let me know.
Okay, I'll try to get a hold of him. Thanks. American 1023, contact Indy Center on 123.77. Good day.
2377, American 1023. Good day.
US Air 1751, descend and maintain flight level 350.
1751, descend to 350.
Number 489, Quebec Sierra, clear direct Spartansburg.
Okay, direct Spartanburg, 489, Quebec Sierra.
American 77, Indy radio check. How do you read?
Indy, where you're calling FlexJet 423.
FlexJet 423, negative. American 77, Indy Center, how do you read? American 77, Indy radio check, how do you read? US Air 1751, contact Indy Center on 134.22, good day.
1751, 3422.
Number 489, Quebec Sierra, contact Indy Center on 134.22, good day.
3422, 9 Quebec Sierra, good day.
US Air 12, correction, US Air 217, clear direct Holston Mountain.
Direct Holston Mountain, US Air 217.
Fucking plane or something hit the World Trade Center. Something happened at the World Trade Center. It's not good. Mike and I are here. Yeah, we're both standing here. We're looking right at it. It's fucking believable. So, trying to call. Mike, this is falling down from the thing. See it? See it falling? All right, I love you. Bye. I will. I got somebody with me. We're fine. All right, bye. Mike, let's go check it out. Come on.
Mom, it's Steven. My plane, my building got hit by a plane, and right now it's, I think I'm okay, I'm safe now, but it's smoky. I just want to say how much I love you, and I will call you when I'm safe. Okay, Mom? Bye.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I got some handos for you. We got some incidents going over here. Is the Delta 2433 going to be okay at 33? I had to climb up for traffic of a United 175 that just took off out of a thing. We might have a hijack over here, two of them.
10 Center, 583.
So is Delta 2433 okay coming back?
Yeah, Delta 33.
Okay. And the Delta 1489 is coming to you also.
Okay, radar.
Delta 1489, contact New York Center now on 134.32.
Delta 1489, 3432.
Delta 2433, thank you for your help. That United just took off, and we're not really sure what he's doing. You thought it was United 767, though.
That's what it looked like.
Thank you, Delta 2433. Flying at 270, join J75, resume on navigation. Thanks for the climb.
To 15 stories up, so it is our guess that whenever went into tower number 1 went into it and stayed there. We have not seen like a fucking missile jet.
Right into where that hole is. Right over.
Yeah, I got you. I think our repeater is down. Yeah, I know. I can't get a hold of anybody. I way down below. I'm on South Street. Trying to work my way in. Did you guys see the second plane? Did you guys hear it crashing in? Yeah, we did.
Here's according to an eyewitness. It wasn't dropping steadily lower. Appeared not as if plane was in trouble. No nose down. I'm reading directly from this, so it's obviously just some.
Yeah, he's all right, I'm sure, dude. That's fucking. That is an inferno. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. They're never going to get that fucker out.
Yes, sir, 542, was it a 757? Yes, sir, 542, was it a 757?
Yeah, it looked like a 757, and it looked like a Dello. If you'd have told me that that was him, I could have got a better look at it.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I was busy looking at the guy in front of you. U.S. TWA3, traffic, 1 o'clock, 10 miles southeastbound, descending at a 28.7. We believe it's a hijacked aircraft. It looks like a 757. We're trying to find out what the delivery is.
QB 3 heavies looking negative contact.
Delta 2315, you can proceed direct to Modena on course.
Because we're maneuvering to get out of his way, but I concur with the guy behind us.
Okay, thank you. Delta 2315, direct Modena on course.
Center QB3?
Yes.
Prep now, it looks like 3 o'clock.
Okay, can you see what the delivery was?
It's a dark paint scheme, and if I was guessing, I would say United, but that would be just a guess.
Okay.
Center of the aircraft was light color with a dark tail.
Okay.
Tell me where you are, if you would.
Well, right now I'm back in the hotel. I'm in the hotel offices here, the front office.
You're in the. Okay, where were you when the?
I was standing right in front of the hotel. I'm the doorman there, and
the hotel. Which hotel?
Marriott World Trade Center.
Right across from the World Trade Center.
It's actually right in between them.
Right in between the World Trade Center.
Yes.
Okay, so you were standing outside, and tell us what you saw and what you heard.
Well, what I heard first, an explosion, and I just figured that it was a plane passing by. Then all of a sudden, stuff just started falling, like bricks and paper and everything. And so I just kind of like ran like inside to get away from the falling debris and glass and so forth. Then after like everything stopped, because it like was falling in the street and the cars were crashing into each other, then when it kind of stopped, I heard a guy screaming. And when I looked over, there was this guy that was on fire. So I kind of like ran over and I tried to like put the fire out on him. And he was like screaming, and I just told him to roll, and he said he can't. And then another guy came over with his bag and kind of like put the flames out on him. So right now he's being taken care of. I just had everyone call the ambulance and stuff so it can help him out.
He caught fire as a result of the falling debris?
Yeah.
There it goes.
This is Henderson. Still haven't got American 77. Last he was at 35 going to Falmouth, so I don't know where he is out there anywhere yet. So I'm still trying to get a hold of him. We contact the company.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Flexjet 2, correction, Flexjet 423, contact Indy Center on 134.22. Good day.
Charleston
59 line, Cleveland. Charleston 59, Morgantown. American 77, Indy.
Center American 2493.
American 2493, go ahead.
Yeah, we sent a message to dispatch to have him come up on 2027. Is that what you want him to do?
Yeah, we had him on the west side of our airspace, and he went into coast, and don't have a track on him, and now he's not talking to me, so we don't know exactly what happened to him. We're trying to get a hold of him. We also contacted your company, so thanks for the help.
All right.
Seattle, Washington. Yes, can you tell us I'd like to use No, KOK. I need the, okay.
Battalion 2, Manhattan.
Battalion 2, go.
You guys have jumpers, Gary, jumpers.
All right, Division 1, be advised, Battalion 2 advised you have jumpers from the World Trade Center, okay?
Oh, here goes another.
heard this sound. I'm just trying to understand what happened. You heard a sound. That's what compelled you to look up into the sky.
Right, you could hear a jet coming overhead, and it sounded low. So many of us looked up to see what was, because it sounded so close. We all looked up, and like I said, it didn't look like it was swerving or out of control. It was going steadily lower. It was, definitely going steadily lower, but it wasn't dropping like nose first or anything that would make you think that the plane was in trouble.
Right.
Mike, put your mic on. Mike, put your mic on. What? Put your mic on. 54545.